Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart. You in cold marble. No! Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and then I'll bring her to Coldtown Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed. Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Lady Emily, where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. years.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play. Traitor. That was for my father.
Damn you!
This won't leave my hand again. Anton Sokolov made this lock. I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague. I'll need this. I have a feeling I'll need these. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. I've got to get out of Dunwall. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it. Traitorous dog. I need to find a ship.
Listen up. I have bad
The
news.
city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Coldwin has apparently fled the scene. We've got to find her. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. Quest for new boots, and what did I get? A sock. One useless sock. That's Emily Coldwin! No! You think you're clever, huh? You aren't going anywhere! You're surrounded! She can't escape! I'm not impressed! She's wounded! Jeez! Come on!
I need to find a ship.
Listen up. I have bad news. Ramsey's dead. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Coldwin has apparently fled the scene. We've got to find her. That's it. You've got
The
your
city
orders.
is crawling with the Duke's men.
We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
Who's that? That's Emily Coldwin!
The former Empress, Emily Coldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason. Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name. Further, the former empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason.
I think I just saw something.
Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested. People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
What's going on? You finally know your place.
This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform. Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name. Further, the former empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested. That's Emily Caldwin! Stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Hey, who is...
I'm not impressed.
Huh?
I'll help you look around.
That's Emily Caldwin! Holy shit! You aren't going anywhere! She's wounded! Let's... No! Damn it!
One of us is down.
I'm hungry. night. I'm covered with foam.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Today,
As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Someone there?
Someone is asking for trouble over there. So, let's see. What was it?
Once I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check on the ground. Sometimes
I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case. I'll help you look around.
I swear I saw someone.
I'll check around here.
I wonder who that was. Looked like, I don't know, but I saw something.
Traitorous dog.
Something. I'll be damned!
Did I imagine that?
No! Damn it! Oh, you little shit!
Hello? Anybody?
Special edition. Empress Delilah Caldwin, rightful heir to the throne, has taken power in Dunwall. The usurper, Emily Atano, and the murderous...
Huh? What? Guards! Someone! I don't want to die!
That man, part of the Duke's coup, I'm sure of it now. And I saw him talking to Captain Ramsey of the City Watch.
You weren't the only one fooled. But I never ordered those killings.
I know that. It was irresponsible of me to print the name Crown Killer. I allowed myself to be coerced. Forgive me.
You're forgiven. I'm not sure what happens next, but protect yourself. And when the time is right, tell people the truth.
You can count on it. I won't ask you what your plans are, but for the sake of Dunwall and for the Empire itself, I hope you succeed.
blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
Hey, who is... Who's that? I'll help you.
Gotta get away.
Know what to do. What's going on here? Huh? What's going on here?
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked?
What's going on here? I don't want to die!
What is going on here? Stop!
No! Damn it! Wait, I'll have a look over there.
I've gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
You finally know your place.
Think you're... Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out in the streets right now. Move along.
That's Emily Caldwell!
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
You little shit!
Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Oh, damn! I'll search with you.
that ship.
First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders.
Guards! Someone! Help!
I'll be damned!
Someone protect me! Help me, someone, anyone! What? Somebody's not feeling well.
So, there's some kind of shit. Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yes, I'm ready. Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
Burns. From the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. What is that?
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence. With you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Must be cursed. Daft old man. This is so shit. Back to that. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. You're up. When you're ready.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left...
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
I'd take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The Dreadful Whale. No, it's not on the register. Maybe one of the...
That's Adamire in the distance.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend.
Over 1,000 times. It ain't my job.
So where's the fun?
I don't see any signs of Farrell. He seems to be late.
Or maybe we're early.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're
Then I
out
can
of
go
money.
and have a mug of something at the
Look
pub.
at it. He's in.
Feel myself again.
What was your... Are you coming in now?
Wouldn't miss that.
Hands down. Begging and whining.
Tell the truth,
I'm the first to admit it, but I'm scared. There, I said it. I'm scared. Something's up.
Which is a nice way of saying it's fish that's already gone.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
And that's all I'm gonna say.
A body here?
Told her it was the wrong kind of oil. I don't want to listen. Next time, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I guess the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up.
Filth, it's getting hard to breathe.
Agent! Hark, there she blows. Hark, under she goes. Like shark in a drum.
What was that?
A full day's work. Ah, that's a laugh. How would she know what a full day's work looks like?
I need new boots. Just don't fit me.
Something's happened, they say. Not safe, they say. Well, I got news for them. It ain't never safe for the likes of me.
What?
Huh?
What? Somebody's not feeling well.
Maybe I should have it looked at. I don't think it's supposed to fester like that.
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano.
You need something.
Sir Conan Guard
Spook.
Get lost! Questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnataka. Compliance is mandatory.
Hey, come here. I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
If the Grand Guard comes in, I don't know you. Come in. If you've found this place, I'll trade with you. You won't regret it. I'll take that deal. glad we could do business. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
Flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood.
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches. If anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, we couldn't stop him. Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there?
The Wall of Light, from the time of the Rat Plague.
Smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place.
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are part of places like this.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
Here? Listen, I only need to...
This area is restricted on the authority of the...
No, no, no!
The Abbey is at war in a fight to save your eternal spirit. Be wary for the agents of the Outsider.
has passed. Those who...
Hey, you! Intruder! This area is all... It's...
Come at me! What's going on here?
Without limit. The Abbey is at war in the fight to save your eternal spirit. Hey, who is...
Oh! What the... Stop! I'll stand against the faithless any day.
Nothing here.
She can't have gone far.
Hello? Anybody?
We need to find her.
Don't make me... Hey, you! Come here! Defend your brother! She's bleeding! The blasphemer! I'll perform rites over your corpse.
The house.
Anything yet, brother? Are you all right?
Nothing.
Your eternal spirit. Be wary for the agents of the outside.
I think something moved.
I mean...
Something's ridiculous. The Abbey will not allow the shadows of the void.
What's going on here?
They're not supposed to be here. We will brandish the...
What's going on? Standing in my way.
Saw something?
What?
Intruder!
What the... Stop!
Maybe I ought to...
End of the road
going anywhere.
for you!
You ready?
I don't want to die.
You're so dead. Take it.
You don't stand any chance. Running.
Let's see what you've got!
I won't
I'll perform rights over your corpse. Blasphemer!
Cure the world for the like of you.
Execute the blasphemers!
Whoever did this.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better
young
to
crowd
grow
came to
in
me on the
boxes and
14th day of the month of harvest. I will never
Instead,
forget
they're made
her
in a few
words.
locations, kept from us,
She looked
and
up
shipped
at me
out.
and
Seems
asked
dangerous.
what shrine the outsider could be found across the Isle.
The metals used to make the devices aren't usually rare.
I saw the dial.
Techniques, if applied
My
by
suspicions
anyone,
arose
the
at
most
once,
faithful,
and I
resolute
questioned her
overseer.
sharply.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and converted them to their own end.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
Let's have a look around.
Shit!
Keep your eyes peeled.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
What? Somebody's down.
That sounded like broken glass.
Shit, what was that?
Keep trying. I'll feed you to the hounds.
What happened here?
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
We need to find something. Anything.
That we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return.
Come out, wherever you are.
Perhaps we need an 8th stricture. Defy your Empress and be burned alive. Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation.
We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else. Maybe over... Then, we stay where we are.
Won't the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, those up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in... Raka.
Hey!
That's Mindy Blanchard.
Come on, show yourself. We're all waiting for you.
What happened here?
What's going on here?
I wonder who that was.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
You don't stand a chance anyway.
Come on. Hey, you got it. Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermeyer?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermeyer.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
This won't take long. Hey!
Look me in the...
Someone there.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
You're so dead.
Not of mercy! Let's finally know your place.
you won't stop until you've been dug from your hole, coward. By the strictures! This can't be!
What?
She can't have gone far.
Not this time.
No.
She's in it too soon. Oh, that's what they say.
Hey,
What's going on here?
Killer.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute. It's safe to touch the carriage rails now.
You're not supposed to be here! By the boy! Come!
No!
Get shooting at us! Here! Don't let her escape! Let me show you how I got... Oh, no mercy! Shit! Come on! No!
The head of yours is going anywhere. I'll be wiping.
The Addermeyer Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for pampered aristocrats recuperating from their imagined ills. Now it's a place of alchemical study, The Crown Killer's taking lives in my name, which is about to end. They say Dr. Hypatia's brilliant, but if she's involved with the murders, she's going to pay.
Looks like they're doing maintenance on the carriage relay again. Should we check it out?
Nah. I'm just making sure it's still in order, I guess. Nobody comes around anymore. But you never know when the Duke's gonna send someone out here to check on things. It's odd, but he keeps an eye on Addermeyer.
Yeah, there's no reason. Didn't move like a person.
Before I got transferred to Addermeyer, I saw one of the Crown Killer crime scenes. Whoever tore that old couple apart, they were enjoying it.
So what do you think now?
I don't know. Coming back at dawn, as much as a blow.
Someone there?
What was it?
You!
This head of yours is paper and death! She's wounded! You aren't going anywhere! Beg for mercy! Get away!
I'll be wiping off your blood later.
Bad
move! I'm back!
No!
Huh?
I don't want to die. What's going on here?
can't do anything for you. You'd better run.
Be on your way! Now!
Stung to death. Ugh, so disfigured. Blood fly nests all around them. Horrible.
Clearly, Dr. Hypatia's not seeing patients anymore.
Something feels wrong.
Someone's shooting at us!
Did you hear that?
What's going on here?
No use running!
Wait! On my orders!
At your command!
The reward is ours! Let's go!
Damn you! What are you waiting for? I hit hard! You won't get away!
I'm not impressed!
Hello? What? I'll be damned!
Damn it.
The key might be in Hypatia's office.
We'll make sure she pays where we want her. Hypatia never leaves Addermire. Remember that.
It's just that the other night she went missing, and I still don't see how she got out.
Clear on this, Corporal. In case anyone asks, the good doctor...
Blackouts are worse, and my dreams have taken a turn towards the disturbing. Unrest eludes me. Duke Bell seemed overprotective at first, but increasingly, I'm a prisoner in my own lab.
The blackfellas have gotten out of hand here.
I've gotten something under my fingernails again. Are you a patient of mine? I'm sorry. I should know that.
I'm here to ask you about something.
Do you cover your face because you were hurt? The afflictions we treat here are more common than anyone likes to admit.
I'm not here for treatment. I'm looking for Anton Sokolov.
Sokolov? Yes, he was here for a short time, but she took him away to see Kiran Jindosh. Do you hear something?
What about the Crown Killer? The patient of yours?
The Crown Killer? That name came from the newspapers. I'm afraid I don't... Oh yes, the murders. I was in Dunwall, studying diseases found among whaling crews. Wait,
Did someone just call me? I've been forgetting things. The Crown Killer is an interesting case. I feel almost sure I could help with that. It's just, I used to do such good work and now my memory is failing me. Who is that calling me? Excuse me.
Are you all right?
Dr. Hypatia did this. She's the Crown Killer. But she's not herself. She developed a serum trying to help the miners. The first version caused horrible changes to her mind. It's too late for me, but maybe you can still save her. She's a good person.
What can I do?
In my safe, in disease treatment, you'll figure out how to make the counter serum help her. The safe code is 121.
I've always wondered what your flesh tastes like, my dear assistant.
She's gone. What happened?
They told me I'd taste royal blood when they took the throne. They lied. Perhaps an algae that produces my serum in the water tanks of the city. Something to kill. been stabbed. What? Somebody's down! What?
I miss being dry and warm.
Keep your eyes peeled. Look everywhere. Careful. The Hey, you! Come here! What the? That's not natural. You're done! What are you waiting for? Think you're scaring me?
Shit! Need some help over here! Alright, Chopper! Let's see for Void! Wait, this isn't...
She's gone. What happened?
You did well finding Anton Sokolov, my friend. The old man is with Kirin Jindash, who's him apart, digging out all... Adding Sokolov's knowledge
Hopefully it's inside. Vasco's notes. Something's missing.
I finally understand it. There's a part of Hypatia that she doesn't even know about. It's always there, riding along in her mind, takes over, and forces her to use more of the original serum with some regularity. The Doom keeps her here, and if I'm right...
I hope this works. It's ready.
back to sleep. I won't go. I won't give it back.
Dr. Hypatia?
Yes. I'm sorry. Something's not right with me. Maybe I contracted something working with infectious samples.
No. Someone was poisoning you. But you should be better now. I found some alchemical notes and made a counter serum.
Poisoning me?
Don't worry. I'm gonna take care of it. If you need a place to lay low for a few days, come find us. I'm staying with an ally on a boat called the Dreadful Whale.
I so enjoy watching history warp as words pass from the lips of one to the ears of another. Imperfectly formed, half understood, poorly remembered. In the years to come, the story of the Crown Killer will be twisted and bent, hammered like soft metal. By some accounts, a monster that had to be put down. By others, a victim of treachery, preserved because in the end, you found another way. But you'll always remember the truth, won't you? Your truth, at least.
I miss being dry and warm.
Stop!
Once that watchtower is down, Megan can pick me up.
Can we leave this place yet? I don't like it. Ready now?
Yix, let's get back to the ship.
Did you find Sokolov?
No, but Hypatia was the Crown Killer.
What? I don't believe you.
The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her, but there was an antidote, so she's alive. If she remembers the murders, she'll have to deal with that.
What about Sokolov?
They gave him to a man named Kieran Jindosh. Do you know him?
Everybody knows him. The grand inventor of Serkonos.
Then he's next. Let's hope Anton's all right. In his day, Sokolov was Dunwall's genius. His inventions transformed the city. I watched from the tower as they changed the capital into a prison, and listened as he drank and laughed, telling my mother time and again how brilliant he was. After her death, Sokolov's inventions helped a tyrant take control of the Empire. Now, all these years later, Kieran Jindosh is Karnaka's genius. The mad inventor who's given the Duke sinister machines that move like people but aren't. Clockwork soldiers that fight and kill. I've got to find out where Sokolov's being held and bring the old man back alive. Rescue one genius and kill the other before he creates an army of clockwork soldiers.